Spec TC A1 on the line, brought to you by ProTech RC. You got your TQ, Scotty Barnes coming out in the early lead. Billy Hay gets a little loose out around turn 3. That's going to let Ed Whitecott up into the second spot. Ed gets a little loose going onto the back straightaway. Here comes Hayden right behind him. Through the keyhole turn they come. Whitecott starting to stretch it out just a little bit. Billy Hayden has to check up a little bit. Matt Allen gets the short end, having to hit the brakes over there and gets spun out. Here comes your leader, that factory white paint job of Scotty Barnes out in front. Comes across the line with a 12.6. Ed Whitecott with a 12.5. 1 second back in the blue car. Then you got the other white car of Billy Hayden in third. Eric Steenhoven in that all red car in the 4th spot. Then you got a little of the gap back to the yellow blue car of DeJuan Moore in 5th. Riley Coakley right behind him in 6th. Gus G in 7th. Sean Cochran in the 8th spot. 1 minute down, 4 minutes still left to go. Your leader, gets a little loose coming into the center here. Scotty Barnes' car getting a little loose through the center of the track. Has to check up. That gives Ed Whitecott a chance to close the gap just a bit. Barnes hits a couple pipes. Ed hits the same one as well. There's a 3-peat right there. Billy Hayden hits it as well. Eric Steenhoven up into the 3rd spot now. He's got Billy Hayden right behind him. Then you got a battle for the 5th spot. DeJuan Moore, Riley Coakley, and Gus G going at a 3-car battle for that 5th, 6th, and 7th spot. Out front, you got Scotty Barnes leading them around through the sweeper. Ed Whitecott about 1 second back in that 2nd spot. Oh, Ed gets a little loose through there, hits that pipe. That's going to drop him back a couple seconds now. That gives Scotty Barnes even more breathing room. 2.5 seconds advantage now. Got a battle for the 3rd spot. Billy Hayden back up into 3rd. Eric Steenhoven in 4th. Battle for 3rd and 4th down the back straightaway. The all-white car of Billy Hayden. Eric Steenhoven in the red car in 2nd. They're starting to close in on Ed. Looks like Scotty Barnes makes a little mistake through that center section. That's going to let all these guys close that gap. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th separated by less than 2 seconds right now. Steenhoven looking for a place to get by Hayden. Can't quite close that deal. Here comes DeJuan Moore in the 5th spot. These guys are all super close right now with 3 minutes down and 2 minutes left to go. 1st through 4th still separated by less than 2 seconds. And then you got DeJuan Moore about 1.5 seconds behind in the 5th spot. Steenhoven tight on the boards, coming on the inside, trying to close in on Billy Hayden. Here they come through that left chicane. Down the back straight they come. The white car, Billy Hayden, leading that 3rd spot. Steenhoven a little late coming around that turn to give Billy a little bit more gap. But you still have a 2-second difference between 1st through 4th right now. Scott Barnes trying to hang on. He's your TQ in the Spec TC A main event. Out in front, he's got Ed Whitecott in the 2nd spot. Billy Hayden in 3rd. Eric Steenhoven in 4th. DeJuan Moore in 5th. Gus G in the 6th spot. Then you got Riley Coakley in 7th. Sean Cochran running in 8th. Everybody's settling in right now. Everybody kind of gapped out with about 1 minute left to go. And here comes your leader by the stripe again. Barnes with a 12.6 that time by. Whitecott with a 13.1. Hayden with a 13.1. Steenhoven with a 12.7. DeJuan Moore with a 12.6. Trying to get back into this battle as we got less than 45 seconds left to go. Scotty Barnes through the center chicane will lead them around. Thank you, Sean. Your TQ in the Spec TC class out in front with 30 seconds left to go. Ed Whitecott trying to hang on to that 2nd spot. Billy Hayden trying to reel him in. Here comes Steenhoven as well with 15 seconds left to go. Race number 6 coming up next. Super GT's coming up next. White flag for your leaders. This is our last time by. That is time. Drivers finish the lap. You're on battle for that second spot. Here comes Billy Hayden on the backside of Ed Whitecott through the left side chicane. Billy hits the rumble strips. Can't quite close the deal. Taking the win in A1 in Spec TC, Scotty Barnes in the all-white car. Finishing in that second spot, Ed Whitecott with Billy Hayden coming home in third. Spec TC A2 brought to you by ProTech on the line. Your TQ, Scotty Barnes jumping out of that early lead. Billy Hayden in the second spot. Oh, three-way battle right in front of the driver's stand, getting tangled up. Ed Whitecott up into the second spot now. Billy Hayden in third. DeJuan Moore in fourth. That is your battle for the overall. 1 point difference between Ed Whitecott and DeJuan Moore. Through the sweeper they come. You got Ed in second spot. DeJuan dropping back to fifth. But you got Scotty Barnes taking the win in A1. He is out and checked out. He's got a 2.5 second advantage right now on Ed Whitecott in the second spot. Then you've got Billy Hayden in the third spot. Matt Allen up into fourth. DeJuan Moore dropping back into the fifth spot. Three-way battle for that second spot down the back straightaway. Ed Whitecott in second. Billy Hayden in third in the white car. All your leader gets spun out through watching the center guys caution in the center. All sorts of chaos through the front. Scotty Barnes having some problem. Oh, he's lost the wheel off of somebody there. That looks like it was Ed's car. Ed having a problem. He is one of your top runners for the overall. Out in front is Matt Allen.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, figured it. Is the food truck open or no? Is the food truck open or no? Okay. I didn't know. I haven't seen anybody, so.
Out in front, Matt Allen in that fuchsia color car down the back straightaway. In the second spot is Billy Hayden, about a 1.5 back. Joey Abiga in third. Riley Copley in fourth. DeJuan Moore in the fifth spot, trying to capitalize on Ed having a problem in this race, but still stuck in that about fourth spot. Eric Steenhoven in fifth. Billy Hayden dropping back to sixth now. There's your leader across the stripe, Matt Allen with a 12-2. Joey Abiga up into that second spot with a 12-1. Riley Copley with a 12-7. DeJuan Moore with a 12-4. Wow, got G rolling over in front of the driver's stand. We're at the halfway point, 2:30 down, 2:30 still left to go. Your leader coming through the center chicane one more time. Matt Allen out in front. He's got a 2-second advantage back to Joey Apica. Eric Steenhoven up into the third spot now. DeJuan Moore in fourth. The overall for the A main here in Spec TC is wide open right now. Scott Barnes taking a win in A1 is out. Your second place car in A1 out off the track as well. So the points are wide open for the Spec TC A main event. Your overall championship is going to go down to the last one as well. Matt Allen out in front right now. He's got Joey Apica about 2 seconds back. Then you got about 3-second gap to Eric Steenhoven. DeJuan Moore in fourth. One minute left on the master clock. Everybody kind of spread out right now. Closest battle is fourth, third and fourth. Eric Steenhoven and DeJuan Moore. DeJuan starting to reel in Steenhoven now with 45 seconds left to go. DeJuan all over the back bumper of Eric Steenhoven. Down the back straight they come. DeJuan trying to get as many points as he can with Ed off the track. 30 seconds left to go. Third and fourth down the back straight. Then an all red car of Eric Steenhoven in third. Dewan Moore in fourth. Dewan not able to close back in with 15 seconds to go. This will be their white flag as they go by. Battle for the lead right now. You got Matt Allen with Joey Apica right behind him as they got 5 seconds left to go. They will get by for one more lap. That is top two cars running together. That is time. Drivers finish the lap. You're on. Eric, you're done with third, but here comes your leaders in front of the driver's stand. Matt Allen out in front. Joey Apica trying to get through the chicane on the inside. Oh, he rolls it over. Joey Apica just missing out. Matt Allen taking the win. Joey bringing it home in second. Eric Steenhoven in third. Your overall for Spec TC is wide open, and we'll go to A3. Spec TC A3 brought to you by ProTech on the track. Your TQ. Scotty Barnes out in front. Ed Whitecotton tucked into that second spot. Eric Steenhoven in third. Matt Allen up into fourth. Scotty Barnes spinning out, coming here in front of me. That's going to give Ed Whitecotton out in front now. Eric Steenhoven in second, Matt Allen in third. Scott Barnes dropping back into the fourth spot. Dewan Moore in fifth. Riley Copley in sixth. Gus G in seventh. Sean Cochran in eighth. Joey Abica in the ninth spot. Dewan Moore trying to push up into that fifth spot right now, tucked in behind Scotty Barnes, trying to get up into the top of the board here. Matt Allen makes a little mistake, come out on the back straight. Dewan Moore up into the fourth spot. Working on Scott Barnes in that center chicane right now. You got Ed Whitecotton out in front. Ed and Dewan separated by 1 point right now in the overall. Dewan Moore trying to make a run towards the front. But you got Ed Whitecotton out in front by 1.5 seconds on Eric Steenhoven. In this third spot, you got Scott Barnes, Dewan Moore hanging on in fourth, Matt Allen in fifth, Riley Copley in sixth, Gus G in seventh, Joey Apka in eighth, and Sean Cochran in the ninth spot. Good battle right now for the fifth spot and back. Got Joey Abgov in the fifth spot. Riley right behind him. They get tangled up a little bit. Matt Allen back up into fifth. Your leader, that all blue car on the back straight right now, Ed Whitecotton with an 11.9 last time by. Ed taking second spot in A1. Had a rough A2, but looking to lock up the overall in the A main here at BWS today. Whitecotton out in front, opening up to a 1.5 seconds advantage on Eric Steenhoven. Eric in that all red car. And then you got the all white car of Scott Barnes in the third spot. Dewan Moore sliding back a little bit in the fourth spot as we're right about the halfway point. 2:30 down and 2:30 still left to go. Matt Allen and Joey Abica going at it for that fifth spot right now on the left chicane. Joey gets in the backside of Matt a little bit, checks up. Through the sweeper they come. Matt Allen gets a little sideways. Joey goes on the inside, takes the spot away. Joey Abica up into the fifth spot. Leaders coming through some lap traffic right now. The all white car is your third place car of Scott Barnes. The all-red car of Eric Steenhoven out in front and closing in on Ed Whitecotton. First and second, separated by 0.5 seconds right now in that center chicane. Ed Whitecotton with a 12.4, Eric Steenhoven with a 12.1. Last time by, they come down the back straight again. 12.1 and 12.1 for both of them. Ed Whitecotton out in front. Steenhoven in that second spot. Then you got Barnes in third. Dewan Moore in fourth. Fifth spot is Joey Abdica with Matt Allen, Riley Copley, Gus G, and Sean Cochran. Your running order right now. Top two cars in that center chicane again. Ed Whitecotton trying to hang on to that lead. Eric Steenhoven reeling him in down the back straightaway. 12-4 for Whitecotton, 12-2 for Steenhoven. They get side by side. Eric Steenhoven on the inside takes the spot away. Ed Whitecotton drops back to that second spot. Steenhoven out in front now. And the third spot, you still got Scotty Barnes back there about 4 seconds behind. Joey Abiga now in the fourth spot. DeJuan Moore off the track. There's your top two down the back straightaway with 5 seconds left to go. This will be their white flag lap. Eric Steenhoven out in front. That is time, drivers. Here comes a battle for A3 into the left chicane right now. Eric Steenhoven going to take the win in A3. Ed Whitecotton finishing in second. Scotty Barnes finishing in third. Your overall for the Spec TC A main event, Eric Steenhoven is going to end up taking the overall with a 3 and a 1. Ed Whitecotton will finish second overall with Scott Barnes finishing in third.